If you love cars and you're a car fanatic just like me, then you really want to stick around till the end of this video, because there are gems in this vehicle and it is an absolute beauty to look at. It's the Lexus 350h, and guys, I am very, very excited to tell you about this car. As you're looking at the exterior of the car, I'm sure the first thing you notice is going to be the color, the sonic copper. You know, normally these kind of colors you get on cell phones, but guys, Lexus has brought a color like this to a car. I've ran a few polls on the YouTube channel, and a lot of you mentioned that you are in the market for compact SUVs. So this is right up the alley. And you guys have also told me that you really love to hear about the most important thing for you in a YouTube review is to hear about the content as much as you can about the car. Let's get straight into it. The Lexus 350h now, the one I'm in is the Sonic Copper. Now, the color is an additional optional extra, so just bear that in mind, right? The base price of this car is 1.487. So let me tell you the full number, 1,487,600. If you add on the Sonic Copper, it will take it to over 1.5 million. So what are you getting? Firstly, the engine size is a 2.5 liter. It is a CVT, and have mentioned it is hybrid, and guys, it is very, very fuel efficient. You know, all these numbers are running through my head, all the specs. I want to just blurt it out straight away, but I'm going to take my time and try and do it slow. I am excited to go through this thing very fast, but bear with me and stick to the end, and let's enjoy this review and sit back, relax. If you don't have any popcorn, get some popcorn or get some coffee or some tea, whatever your drink of choice is, and just watch this video and enjoy the beauty of this car. It is a CVT, it's all-wheel drive. Lexus claims that this car is 5.4 liters per 100 kilometers. Now guys, I have tested it, and mostly I've got under 7.5, sometimes under 7. On occasions I was getting under 6. So if you drive this car carefully, and you know, as you get used to the hybrid, as you get used to how the battery operates and how it charges and recharges, I'm sure you could get close to the 5.4 liters that Lexus claims. Just imagine this, guys. Imagine getting 5.4 liters per 100 kilometers on a car that has a 65 liter fuel tank. That is looking at 65, so you're looking at over 1,000 kilometers on the range. Now, being a hybrid, you probably will not get 1,000 liters on the long road, and that's for the fact that you would be using a lot of the battery if you hitting the highway at 120. But nevertheless, when you are slowing down, when you are cruising, or maybe you happen to hit a bit of traffic, at least you know when you're on 120 for long, your battery would be fully recharged, and then as you're cruising down in a bit of traffic, you will save a few kilometers here and there on the range because you will be on battery mode. Now, we are speaking about the battery. I have mentioned that you can save some fuel on the battery. Now, you might be thinking, if this is your first time watching a hybrid, maybe you're not familiar with the warranties of the hybrid, so let me get into that now. The actual car itself has a 7-year warranty, and the distance on that warranty is 105,000 kilometers. 7 years on the car and you get 8 years on the battery. The distance warranty in terms of the battery is 8 years and 195,000 kilometers. So that's 90,000 kilometers more than what you are getting on the car. And then also Lexus includes a 7-year maintenance plan. It's not 3 years, it's not 5 years, it's 7 years. So that will really give you comfort if you are looking for a hybrid, a luxurious hybrid, a hybrid that drives absolutely amazingly. We will get into the drive, don't worry guys, I'm gonna get there. If you are in this price segment and you're looking for something luxurious that drives absolutely amazingly, then guys, this is it. Now, I did tell you it drives amazingly. I have took it on the open road on the N2, and overtaking is absolutely effortless, because sometimes you think, it's a hybrid, it's on a battery, can it really overtake, does it have power? But I promise you guys, when you press, it really goes, and overtaking is an absolute breeze. And remember guys, just overtake one car at a time, don't do 2 cars at a time. It is dangerous. If you do find yourself on the long road, just be wary of your surroundings, and it doesn't mean you have a car that can overtake. You can try luck or overtake in tight situations. Don't do that, guys. Always be vigilant when you are driving. I just thought I'll add that side note while I was talking about the long road. So this Lexus RX350h is more than capable on the off-road, and it does have decent ground clearance at 183 millimeters. And what helps with this ground clearance, besides the raised body, it's also the 21-inch alloy wheels. Speaking of raised body, long road, overtaking, and the fuel tank, the boot capacity, wow. It can really fit so many bags. You can fit cooler bags, normal bags, camping gear. You can put big 5-liter water bottles, and not just that, it has 612 liters of boot space that you can see, and there is some boot space that you can't see. So if you are going out for a long weekend, maybe you're going to be braaiing, there's a secret compartment that you can lift up. You can actually put your coals there, and your blitz and your fire lighters and whatever, your lighters and your braai tongs. It can actually fit quite nicely in the bottom, and then it doesn't take any you know, sometimes if you might have cold or something and you forgot a black bag, the coals might just spill off and fall into the boot. But if you put it into the compartment at the bottom, if that does get dirty, it's just contained to that place, which is very, very nice touch by Lexus. You do have absolutely amazing safety features. Now, that is something you would want in any car, but a car of this price and of this elegance and of this luxury, it's really, really good that Lexus added so many safety features for your safety. Besides the many airbags this car has, it does have stability control, it has electronic brake distribution, hill assist control, it's got ABS, it's got EBD, it's got VSC, which is vehicle stability control. It has lane keep assist, and this works very well. I have tested it with the adaptive cruise control. So the adaptive cruise control and the lane keep assist together work very well. Now guys, please note, this is not a self-driving car. So if you are going to be using adaptive cruise control and the lane keep assist will center you in the lane quite well. I have tested it on bends at 120 and it actually worked well. It didn't have a delay, so you don't get that jerky motion. It actually follows the road quite nicely. But then after a few seconds, the screen in front does flash red. You'll actually see it in your heads-up display, which is on the windscreen, and it basically tells you that, you know, please put your hands back on the steering wheel, because the LKA, which is lane keep assist, will be disengaging. So once it disengages, you'll feel that the car is not centering you anymore. But that's because you can use it a little bit if you want to take your hands off the steering wheel for whatever reason, but I don't advise that because it's not a self-driving car. But you do have that facility in case something does happen on the road. And it's also got a brake warning. So if you happen to be coming and approaching a car in front of you that you might bump, it'll flash red and it'll actually say brake, and not just on your cluster, it'll actually show it on the infotainment system, which if you see red all around the car, it'll actually just make you want to stop. The actual drive, I mean, the leather that is used in this Lexus is very, very comfortable. And you know, small features like you can automatically adjust your driver's front seat, you can automatically adjust the steering wheel, the infotainment system is very easy to use, the Bluetooth connectivity works effortlessly. In the back seat, I mean, there's more than enough space for your passengers. Although it's a 5-seater, you can definitely fit 4 people at the back, so you can make this into a 6-seater and it'll still be very comfortable. You do have 2 bottle holders at the back. You also have a sunroof, and again, just look at the color, sonic copper. Now guys, the color looks absolutely stunning, right? I'm sure you will agree with me. A lot of people have, you know, commented on it and asked me about this car because it is very eye-catching and it's very stunning, and there's so many adjectives that are come to my mind. In the comments down below, what adjective would you describe this Lexus as? If you enjoy the videos, if you find them entertaining, if you find them informative, and you look forward to these videos on a weekly basis, how can you contribute to the channel? How can you make a difference? Then I'd like to please ask you, if you can, there's something called super thanks. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of that. If you are on a desktop, then under the channel you'll see there's 3 dots. If you click the dots, there'll be like download, there'll be clip, and there'll be thanks. So if you click on that thanks, or if you're on a mobile, at the bottom under the Motoring and Tech World channel, you'll see there's like a menu. So there's a few buttons. Maybe there'll be share, there'll be like, and then next to that you'll have something called thanks or super. If you click on that, that's a way for you to show your appreciation to the channel. If you found anything informative, then please, it'll really, really mean a lot to this channel if you can do a super thanks. It will highlight your comment in the comments below, and it will also contribute monetarily something to the channel. It doesn't have to be 100 or 50 Rand. It could even be something small as 15 Rand. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends and family. And before I see you guys in the next video, I would love to see you guys in the comments below via a super thanks. That'll really be absolutely amazing. So guys, until next week Friday at 5 p.m, or you might be watching it at 4:30. Then for you guys that are watching this at 4:30 on a Friday, I'll see you in half an hour. And for the rest, I'll see you guys next week at 5 p.m.